these days even you can steal a lot of clothes and choose from the girls also, you know, because a lot of stuff which is unisex now. And if you're skinny like both of us, we can carry it.
We can interchange.
Yeah, we can carry it. These days, men are also wearing skirts. Yeah.
I think every day is in a way a challenge, right? Whatever it is, whatever project you're on, you want to do your best on that day and give it everything. So taking it seriously, you know, it's going to feel like a challenge. So I think...
Luckily taking this interview too seriously.
Very too seriously right now.
Seriously. It took me years for me to process that I'm a father. I think it'll take you much more longer for me to process that I'm a grandfather. Just looking at him, the governess, I said, or the nurse, and I said, "You think you're recognizing me?" Yes, a little bit.
Today here on ETimes, I'm talking to the man who seems to have hit the pause button on aging, Mr. Anil Kapoor. And alongside with him, I've got the stunning Sobhita Dhulipala and the super talented and of course the charming Aditya Roy Kapur. Welcome to ETimes and thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anil, sir, how do you think the night manager fits into like the larger context of, you know, Indian content and cinema?
Me as an actor and whatever experience I have, I just go with my heart, with my gut. And then I leave it to the audience and for, you know, for everybody. Sometimes it doesn't work out, sometimes it works out. And if it works out, very good. If it doesn't work out, I go into my next.
Yep.
What can I do about it? You know, but I have to, when I'm on the set, when I commit to something, I have to do it with my full heart, my integrity, and give my best to whatever I do. And that's what I've done. So if I start thinking, this adaptation I've done, or this I've done, or this actor I should not work, this actress I should not work, this director I should not work, or this I should not do, that I should not do it for OTT. I should only work on for theatrical films, or I should not do. I would have missed out on the best films of my career.
Yeah.
You know, I would have missed it out. And sometimes your intention is that it reaches out to everybody. If it doesn't, what can I do? I can't do anything about it. You know, but the intent is very, very honest and very sincere from every member of this show, from the director to the writers to the technicians to the producers to the platform itself also. And that's what it is. And you can hope for the best.
That's all.
Aditya, what about you? Have you seen the original content, you know, or did you just start off with a clean slate?
No, I did. I watched the show. I hadn't seen it before this came up. Once I heard about the show being offered to me, I watched the series. I loved it, yeah. I thought it was a great show and I was really excited at all the names that I was hearing that were involved, from Anil sir to Sandeep to all the technicians and the team that they had put together. So it felt like everything was, all the stars were aligning.
Sobhita, what about you? How did you get associated with the project?
I was a part of the cast mix for a while actually, and then when I had a meeting with Sandeep, the passion with which he spoke about whatever he spoke about, I mean, things just fell into place organically, and I did watch the original, the show. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic actually. I really enjoyed it. So it was really a pleasure to hop on board.
Aditya, coming to you, can you discuss some of the challenges you faced while filming the series?
Some of the challenges, I think we shot in some extreme weather conditions. We shot in, Sri Lanka was beautiful, but it was extremely hot. And obviously, tough diet and all the rest of it. But honestly, it never really felt overwhelming. I think everyone was sufficiently inspired by the work that was happening. And the challenge, I think every day is in a way a challenge, right? Whatever it is, whatever project you're on, you want to do your best on that day and give it everything. And so taking it seriously, you know, it's going to feel like a challenge. So I think...
Luckily taking this interview too seriously.
Very too seriously right now.
Seriously,
yeah.
Made it very serious.
This answer ke baad we'll change the...
No, I have fun questions lined up.
No, fun question. In the questions
In the
also.
question, yeah. Done, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Comparison and this.
So it was all fun. It was all fun and games.
Let's have some.
Yeah, done.
We all about very serious.
Done, sir.
Okay, since we want to make it more lighter, I'm going to straight jump to the lighter questions in that case.
No, I made it light.
Yeah, we'll make it even more lighter. I'm going to start off with you only.
You're so serious.
Okay, so if there's one thing that you could steal from Aditya Roy Kapur, what would that be?
Oh.
But I seen everything, yeah.
Everything.
Basically, I've been a stealer from everybody whom I work with. I stole, you know, but I don't tell them what I've stolen, but I do. From the time I started my career, and you know, senior, younger, you know, actors internationally, nationally. I'm just greedy, and I steal everything what I can learn from that people. I'm always on the lookout.
Well, that's, I mean, that's true. So it's always saying, what do you eat? Acha. And you're actually asking you to learn, genuinely learn.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you would steal from him?
So, like, most things.
One, just pick
one thing. So is shoe collection. Shoe collection.
I've seen it from Harsh, yeah, not from me.
It's yours technically. You're both.
No, yeah.
Because you wear sometimes.
No, I steal his shoes, yeah.
You steal. He doesn't steal yours.
Yeah. So, but you know, these days even you can steal a lot of clothes and shoes from the girls also, you know, because a lot of stuff which is unisex now.
True.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And if you're skinny like both of us, we can carry.
You can interchange.
Yeah, we can carry it. These days, men are also wearing skirts. Yeah, I see. You know.
Yeah.
Including Brad Pitt wearing a skirt.
Yeah. Brad Pitt pulls it off.
You know, a lot of other guys, all the other actors also.
They're wearing.
If Sean Connery could put off, you know.
It's true.
You know.
Sobhita, if you held a world record, what would that be for?
Holding my breath for a long time.
Is it?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
I think I can.
Wow. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the following, becoming a grandfather?
Wow, I think it's you know, I'm still in the process of really, it took me years for me to process that I'm a father. I think it'll take you much more longer for me to process that I'm a grandfather, you know, and I'm enjoying my children a lot now, and speaking to them, talking to them, you know, and keep on pulling each other's legs, and you know, every morning now, usually just looking at him and have a wonderful wonder look, and looking at the leaves, the trees, the sunlight, and looking at me. I'm seeing this man every day. कुछ तो है. ये रोज मुझे नजर आता है. कुछ है. You can see that in his eyes. He's a familiar guy. So it's fun to see there is some recognition.
Yeah.
So I asked the governess, I said, or the nurse, and I said, "You think you're recognizing me?" Yes, little bit.
Okay. Aditya, if you had to choose from one of the following, Ashiki 2 or Ye Jawani Hai Diwani?
From Jawani or Ashiki?
Yeah.
Nahi, yaar, I can't choose. I swear I really can't choose. They're both special films. Yeah.
What's your favorite film of Aditya and, of course, Mr. Kapoor?
I got 1,000 films, so it's very easy.
Yeah, so I'm just.
Yeah.
Not 1,000, but quite a few.
But something that I'll pick one film that really made an impact. AK versus AK, because I thought it was so cool that he's unafraid to go into a new territory that not many people know, understand. I mean, he's like jump off the cliff. What if you fall, but what if you fly? You know, I love that. So I think that project was the one that made me see that in him. So it really was like made a special impression. I think with him, when I first watched Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, and I thought he was just so fluid, so such ease. It was really like a graceful performance, I thought. It really made an impression on me at that time. So, yeah.
Aditya, what's that one film of Mr. Kapoor that you love or resonate the most with?
Have you seen any of his films?
Of course I have.
I've not seen any of his films.
Yeah, Mr. India obviously was an amazing one, yeah. It's left an indelible mark in the mind. And recently, Sir in Dil Dharakne Do was crazy, just amazing.
It's superb, yeah.
So Sir also, when you're calling me Dil Dharakne.
Sir to
senior bana diya ekdam.
Dil Dharakne Do was too good in. So yeah, there are too many to choose from, but I would, off the top of my head.
lastly, talk to us about The Night Manager.
No, that's the exciting
That's
question.
a money question.
I think better that people watch it and,
Watch
why
it?
should we say...
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they should just watch the show.
Yeah.
And...
There's something in it for everyone.
Yeah, for
I think.
everybody, yeah.
It's a lovely spy thriller. It's a great, fun genre. I love this genre, so I think it's a fun one to watch. And sab hai, we have a fun cast. Everyone's there. We have Tilottama, we have Ravi, Behel, we have Shashwata. So we have a great mix here. So I've become a salesman.
And technicians, who have... Today, earlier it was not that important, but now it's important. The sound, I call him Tantrik, but actually his name is...
Young Yatrik.
Young Yatrik, Yatrik, who... See, all of these, Yatrik and Sandeep, they were involved in Arya. And of course, I know Sandeep because very close to Sonam, because Sonam and Sandeep worked in Nirja also. So I know him since that time. Then, of course, the DOP, he was an interesting, exciting guy. Ben.
Great sense of humor.
He comes from Australia,
Ben Jasper.
And Ben Jasper, yeah. Like a...
He's so funny.
He's so funny, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fun. So,
Kam bhi acha hai.
Kam bhi acha.
He's brilliant.
Then there is writer Sridhar Raghavan, who's both the brothers are extremely talented. Sridhar and Sriram, both of them. So his writing is exceptional. And then there's Priyanka, who's the young, energetic director, who's part of like Sandeep, and both of them work together, and she's been terrific. I did some scenes with her also, and I'm sure even you. But
too good.
That exciting lovemaking scene both of you have done.
Right.
Very well shot, very aesthetically shot.
Aesthetically shot.
But really nice.
Yeah.
I was quite excited.
You excited? Okay. But then it's done the job.
Cool.
Great. Thank you so much. Looking forward to The
Yes.
Night Manager on February 17th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.